At Loretto High School, excellence isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. Recognized as a reward school twice in the past 3 years, we are proud to create an environment where students don't just learn, they thrive. From our career and technical education programs to hands-on learning experiences, students gain real-world skills that prepare them for what comes next. Here, education goes beyond the classroom, offering academic opportunities that challenge, inspire, and empower. We are also deeply committed to academic achievement with a strong focus on preparing every student for success on the ACT, opening doors to college and future opportunities. With dual enrollment and post-secondary pathways, our students are already taking steps toward their future, earning college credits and industry certifications before graduation. We're not just preparing students for tests, we're preparing them for life. And our success doesn't stop there. With 7 state championships and 6 state runner-up titles in the past 9 years, Loretto Athletics is built on dedication, teamwork, and pride. But what truly sets us apart is our community, a place where students are supported, encouraged, and inspired to be their best. Loretto High School, where tradition meets opportunity and the future begins.
please stand?
Please be seated. Good evening, members of the Board of Education, distinguished faculty,
proud families, honored guests, and most importantly, the class of 2026. Before we begin, please let us pause for a moment of silence to remember our beloved classmates and teachers. Emily Hunt, Kaylee Pennington, Coach Stephen Darwin, and Coach Toby Dunn. Thank you. My name is Brinley Rigsby, and serving as your class president for the past 3 years has been one of the greatest honors of my life. It is my privilege to stand before you tonight to celebrate the achievements and the bright futures of this graduating class. I would like to start by expressing our sincere gratitude to the faculty and staff of Loretto High School. We thank you for your tireless dedication to our education. A special note of thanks must go to the guidance office. Your mentorship and support has been the foundation on which our success has been built. A quick announcement from Ms. Mashburn. Seniors, check your emails if you haven't already. To our teachers, thank you for not only providing knowledge to us, and what I mean by that is, do not be tardy to Ms. P's class, absolutely no PDA in Ms. Weaver's hall, and be prepared for the reading quiz in Ms. Rigsby's class. You know, Gatsby turned out to be quite all right in the end. But in all seriousness, thank you for guiding us towards the threshold of adulthood where we stand today. On behalf of my classmates, I must also recognize the most influential people in the stadium, our families. I would like to thank you to our parents and guardians who have been our biggest supporters along the way. From dressing us for our first day of kindergarten to signing every single syllabus and report card since then, we literally could not have gotten through high school without all your love and sacrifices. To my fellow classmates, thank you for your trust and for the privilege of representing you. This journey has been remarkable, and I can say with total sincerity, I would not want it to face all the challenges of high school with anyone but you guys. We showed up and showed out in the Black Hole student section and saw our teams win multiple state championships. Everyone is sure to remember our competitiveness during homecoming weeks, even though we should have won the float contest this year. But let's be real, we shouldn't have got second place sophomore year. And all the crazy dress-up days, especially our very own Batman and Superman, Loretto Barbies, and the Cavemen. This year, we've navigated through a season of last. We've enjoyed our final day of high school, our final homecoming, our final prom, and our final athletic contest. While these moments represent the end of an incredible chapter, I'm grateful we have experienced them not only as a student body, but as a family. Tonight, we close an unforgettable chapter of our lives. However, as we turn this page, we'll begin to write a new chapter of our lives that is even more powerful and purposeful than the last. As we look towards the future, please remember, don't lose sight of reality. The truth is, life is hard, and we will learn that not everything will go according to our plan. There will be times when we question ourselves and our worth. For the last 4 years, it has felt like everything in high school was about building something we could show. Our grades, our accolades, and our titles. Oftentimes, it seemed like success meant having the longest resume or the most achievements. However, looking back, Loretto High School has taught me a far more valuable lesson. True success is not found in titles that look impressive on paper. Success is found in the relationships that you have built and in the people who see you and truly value you for who you really are. It is found in the friends and the family who supported you and reminded you of your worth, even when you struggled to see it yourself. In the end, those friendships and those connections are what truly made these past 4 years meaningful. The truth is, recognition is fleeting. Awards eventually fade, titles are forgotten, and moments of attention pass. But what remains, what is truly permanent, is your kindness. Long after today, people will not remember you for your awards or your achievements. What they will remember is how you treated them as well as others, and the integrity which you carried yourself. Being known for being kind, for being sincere, for being inclusive, that is true success. Furthermore, must we remember that the hardest work often goes unnoticed, such as the late nights of study and the quiet persistence behind the scene and the determination to overcome difficulties. And even though our undertakings may have felt unseen, it does not mean that our efforts did not matter. Our hard work and dedication have shaped us and will continue to shape who we become. The whole time, we built character, resilience, and strength. And even now, if it feels like few see what you have accomplished, remember that the people who truly value you, because they notice what went unseen. Remember your family and your true friends. They noticed the struggles, and they observed the hard work that you put in. And they appreciated your efforts, even when you may have fallen short in the end. So, as we exit this field tonight, I urge you to carry this list of advice with you. 1, continue to work hard with integrity, even when no one is watching. 2, surround yourself with those who value you and your character over your titles. 3, hold tight to those who love you and support you for the right reasons. And 4, do not allow your worth to be measured by accolades or selfish ambition. In the end, the legacy of the class of 2026 will not be found in our trophies, awards, or achievements that we celebrated only for a brief moment. Our legacy should be based on the people we have become and the meaningful relationships that we have made. As we step into the unknown, let us remember that this moment is not an ending, but just the beginning. The moments we shared here will continue to serve as a compass long after we leave this field tonight. The future may be uncertain, but we are not unprepared. So may we move forward with the kindness, the courage, and the confidence to face the world. Now, I would like to close with a quote from the very first episode of Friends. As Monica Geller once said, "Welcome to the real world. It stinks. You're gonna love it." Congratulations to the class of 2026. Once a Mustang, always a Mustang. Thank you. At this time, I would like to ask my fellow class officers to come to the front to present the class picture to the school.
At this time, our Director of Schools, Mr. Michael Atkins, will address the class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Littleton. Good evening. Class of 2026, this moment is yours. But before we hand it over to you, 5 things I want to share with you. Life, bad days, talent, focus and distraction, and perseverance. Let's begin with life. You have walked through years of lessons, challenges, and friendships and growth to arrive here tonight. And while today feels like an ending, it is in truth a beginning, a launching point into a world that will test you, shape you, and ultimately reveal who you choose to become. Let me begin with a simple idea. We all make decisions based on 2 things. 1, how we were raised, and 2, life experiences, which continuously change. Each of you carries a foundation, your family, your values, your upbringing. But from this day forward, your experiences will begin to shape you in new and unpredictable ways. The question is not whether life's experiences will change you. The question is, how will you respond? Bad days. There will be days when plans fall apart, days when effort seems to not pay off, days when you question your direction. But your greatness will never be measured by how you perform when everything is going well. It will be measured by how you respond to adversity. Anyone can smile when life is easy. Anyone can work when they feel motivated. Anyone can be kind when everything is comfortable. But the strong mind remains steady when plans fall apart. The strong body finds a way to keep going when the day doesn't go your way. In the end, what matters the most is how you respond on the bad days, not the good ones. So understand this. Bad days are not interruptions. They are part of the process. Those days strengthen you. Talent. Now, as you move forward, you will hear a lot of advice. One phrase you will hear, and most likely have already heard, is find your passion, your why. Don't be misled by that statement. Instead, I encourage you to find your talent. Because once you discover what you are good at, what you are willing to work at, your passion will follow. And that leads to something even more important. Focus and distractions. What looks like a talent gap often is a focus gap. Lack of effort, lack of desire, lack of work ethic, not knowing what your talent is or not having found that talent. The successful person is not always the most gifted person. More often, it is the individual who spends more time on what matters and less time on distractions. Class of 2026, you have more distractions than any other graduating class. But luckily for you, that title will end here shortly, and the class of 2027 will inherit it. In a world where attention is cheap and applause is easy to earn, focus has become rare and is now a valuable personal commodity. Stay focused. You will face choices, opportunities that distract you, that look good on the surface, but do not align with your values. Learn to pause. Learn to think. Learn to say no when necessary. Every significant distraction shapes your future. You and you alone are responsible for what you become. A lack of focus coupled with distractions can alter your life. Stay focused. And here's the reality of those distractions and lack of focus. It harms others. The lack of your best in the past, the present, and the future does not just affect you. It impacts your family, your community, your career, your future children, your colleagues. Everyone connected to you is impacted when you withhold your effort. You are not just limiting yourself, you're depriving others of what you could have contributed. So give your best, not for applause, not for attention, but because it matters. Perseverance, or what some of us may know as grit, requires determination, focus, resiliency, stamina, a no-quit attitude. It is the ability to keep going when things get tough, and they will get tough. Let's imagine just for a moment that your life is like a candle or a fire, and the anticipated adversity in your life is wind. Both a candle and fire are exposed to wind, but each responds differently. The candle flickers and may go out when the wind blows. The fire grows stronger as the wind blows. If adversity is the wind, be the fire, not the candle. Grow stronger with the wind. Grow stronger with adversity. You will encounter doubters, those who do not want you to succeed. In fact, it has been said that no one watches you more closely than those who doubted you. So if they're watching, give them a good show. And life, at its core, is a continuous struggle between who you are, who you want to be, and the excuses that want to hold you back. You will battle your excuses daily. Sometimes those excuses will win. The goal is not to let those excuses have a winning record and your perseverance to have a losing one. So class of 2026, as you leave here tonight, the future is not waiting for you, it is watching you. And now, that future is yours. So as you leave here and leave this wonderful place, think boldly, act with kindness, make a difference in the lives of those who encounter you, and the greatness that resides within each and every one of you, let it be felt by them. Congratulations, and God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Atkins. Good evening, seniors, parents, family members, faculty, staff, and friends. To the parents and families of our graduates, I want to thank you for entrusting us with the privilege of helping guide and educate your children over the past 4 years. It has truly been an honor to watch them grow into the young men and women we see before us tonight. Thank you for allowing us to be part of their journey. Graduates, as you sit here today, I imagine you're feeling many different emotions: pride, excitement, happiness, and maybe even a little uncertainty about what the future holds. And that's okay. Moments like this are filled with emotion because tonight marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. But before you focus too much on what comes next, I want you to take a moment to reflect on how far you've already come. 4 years ago, many of you walked through the doors of Loretto High School unsure of what high school would bring. Some of you were excited, some nervous, and maybe even a little scared about what was ahead. But over time, you grew. You learned not only from textbooks and classrooms, but from experiences, from challenges that tested your resilience, friendships that shaped your character, and moments of joy and sadness that made this journey unforgettable. You've accomplished so much during these 4 years, from late night study sessions to early morning practices, from personal victories to team accomplishments. You've created memories and friendships that will last a lifetime. But more importantly, you've learned perseverance. You've learned how to overcome obstacles, how to adapt, how to keep moving forward even when things were difficult, and that may be the greatest lesson of all. As you leave here tonight, remember that education is not simply about what you learned inside the walls of Loretto High School. It's about how you use that knowledge and those experiences to make a difference in the world around you. You've been given the tools, the skills, and the support to succeed. Now it is your responsibility to use them with integrity, compassion, creativity, and kindness. The world you're stepping into is full of opportunity, but is also full of challenges. There will be moments of uncertainty. There will be times when things don't go as planned, and days when you question whether you're on the right path. When those moments come, remember this: every setback is a lesson, every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Don't be afraid to fail, because failure is not the end. It's often the beginning of growth, strength, and new opportunities. I believe in each and every one of you. Everyone sitting behind me believes in you. Your family and friends believe in you. But ultimately, it is up to you to decide who you will become and what kind of impact you will make on this world. The future is now in your hands. Remember, the world is what you choose to make of it. I hope you choose to be ambitious and determined, but also compassionate, humble, and caring toward others. Never sell yourself short or believe you are incapable of achieving your goals, even when others may doubt you. Take advantage of every opportunity placed before you and never forget where you came from. I say this to each graduating class, but it's absolutely true. Always remember you are a Mustang and you can do whatever you put your mind to. That also means believing in yourself, working hard, and never giving up on what you want to achieve. Always remember that no matter where life takes you, we will always be here cheering you on. I would like to thank our faculty and staff for walking alongside you through your journey. They've encouraged you, supported you, they've celebrated your successes, and they've helped you through difficult moments. Most importantly, they've helped prepare you for whatever path comes next, whether that path leads to college, technical school, military service, or directly into the workforce. I do encourage you to never stop learning. Education does not end tonight. Continue to grow, continue to ask questions, continue to challenge yourself, and continue striving to become the very best version of yourself. I hope these past 4 years have given you wonderful memories, lifelong friendships, and the confidence to pursue a bright future. May your years ahead be filled with success, purpose, and fulfillment. May you always lead by example, work hard, and treat others with kindness and respect. And above all, never forget that you are capable of great things. It's truly been an honor and a privilege to serve as your principal these past 4 years. Watching you grow into the individuals you are today has made us all incredibly proud. As you leave LHS and begin this next chapter, please know that we will always support you, we believe in you, and we continue to celebrate your accomplishments. We love you, we're proud of you, and we cannot wait to see all the amazing things you will do. Now go out into the world, make your mark, and remember, this is only the beginning. Congratulations, class of 2026. At this time, we would like to recognize seniors graduating with state honors. These students have met all 4 benchmarks on their ACT. The students graduating with honors are marked in the program. Would these students please stand? Loretto High School seniors have received over $1 million in scholarships for their freshman year to 4-year universities, 2-year colleges, and technical schools. Will all seniors who've received a scholarship please stand and be recognized? Thank you. At this time, our Holman Medal recipient, Anna Kate Cheatham, will present her speech to the class of 2026.
Good evening, graduates, family, friends, and Loretto High School faculty and staff. I want to express my gratitude to the people who made this moment possible. First, I want to thank the Holman family for giving me this opportunity to speak and for their kindness toward me and many LHS students throughout the years. I want to thank my family for their constant love and encouragement, pushing me to be my best self both inside and outside the classroom. I want to thank the teachers, faculty, and staff at Loretto High School and South Lawrence School for the valuable lessons, memories, and enrichment you've brought into my life. The teachers I had from elementary school through senior year played a major role in my decision to become a teacher. Most importantly, I want to give all the glory to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has given me joy in the midst of adversity, a newfound purpose for my life, and peace beyond my understanding. I truly would not be standing before you today without him. I remember walking the halls of Loretto High School as an incoming freshman, and for some reason, I had the biggest fear of getting lost. The funny thing is, our school literally has 3 buildings, and I would only use 2 of them. I never got lost one time. I didn't eat lunch the first day because of how nervous I was. Everything was so new. That feels like yesterday. Miss Anissa and Miss Newton told us how fast these 4 years would go by, and they were exactly right. Over the past 4 years, our class has been through a lot together. We experienced thrilling state championship games, the tragic loss of classmates and teachers, new friendships, and countless memories that we will never forget. Thinking back to freshman year, we survived Miss Weaver's English class, especially honors. If you know, you know. The back of the student section and the seniors' rage after beating them in homecoming. So many things have happened, but we made it. We're finally here as soon-to-be alumni of Loretto High School. Loretto is known by so many as Title Town, and while that is true and something to be very proud of, the thing that makes Loretto so special is the strong sense of community. When my dad told me we were moving here, my first thought was, where is that? Little did I know how much of a blessing it would be to grow up here. I'm so proud to say that my hometown is Loretto. I was immediately welcomed with open arms and given a new family through my church, school, and community. We are extremely blessed to go to a school where every teacher knows students by name, genuinely cares about their lives outside of school, and always has an open door. I'd like to recognize and thank a few teachers who have made a tremendous impact on my life, as well as many others. First, I'd like to thank Miss Mary Pack and Miss Lauren Hallmark. These ladies pour their heart and soul into every lesson they teach and every student they care for. I've been blessed to know them on a personal level, and I know I can always reach out to them if I ever need anything. Next, I'd like to thank 2 math teachers who have shaped my love of the subject and supported me throughout, Miss Carol Vaughn and Mr. Adam Rutledge. Mr. Rutledge showed me that math can be fun and sparked my love for teaching while I observed his classroom this year. Miss Vaughn, truth be told, showed my parents and I there was a way for me to go to Union, and I'm forever grateful to her. Lastly, I'd like to thank Coach Rutledge and the late Coach Dunn for their hearts of gold and time poured into Loretto FCA. The club flourished under their leadership, and I'm honored to be a witness to their walks with the Lord. Loretto is a place where people are proud of all accomplishments, big or small. I remember looking out into the stands during the volleyball state championship game my junior year and seeing how our fan base probably doubled the other teams, and they were only a few minutes down the road. This town is special. My charge to our graduating class is short and simple: perseverance. My senior year has been full of adversity, and the biggest lesson I've learned is to never quit. Life is full of joys and trials, but never let anything stop you from achieving your goals and dreams. It is okay to try your best and work hard because your effort will always matter. Whenever you fall, choose to get back up and try again. Growth rarely happens in seasons of comfort. The best thing you can do is be true to yourself. Don't let anyone else dim your light. I know that sounds cliche, but being yourself is so much better than trying to be who social media, your friends, or anything else tells you to be. Also, it can be easy to let your circumstances, what other people say about you, or your self-doubt define who you are and what you can do with your life. But the truth is, everyone here is wonderfully and perfectly made in the image of God for a reason. And every graduate here has gifts and talents and a plan of what they want to be and where they want to go. In whatever circumstance or circle of people you find yourself with, always remember to keep going. Philippians 1:6 says, "I'm sure of this, that he who started a good work for you will carry it on to the day of completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Keep your trust in him, and he will never let you go." Although we are all heading our separate ways, the one thing we will always have in common is our foundation, created here in Loretto. I am forever grateful for my time at LHS and this community. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Lowtown.
Row 1, will you please stand and come forward to receive your diploma? Graduating summa cum laude and distinguished scholar, Jaden Lee Aaron. Wesley Michael Andrews. Alexander Ray Appleton. Graduating cum laude, Aubrey Faith Baker. Brendan Dean Barrett. Christian Neil Barth. Graduating magna cum laude and distinguished scholar, John Alexander Beard. Hunter Amos Bearden. Corbin Lee Benefield. Graduating magna cum laude, Braden Andrew Bennett. Memphis Ty Berry. Graduating magna cum laude, Ada Lee Grace Bidding. Jackson Wesley Boyd. Cooper Ty Bromley. Graduating magna cum laude, Devin Cadence Brooks. Colby Thomas Brown. Graduating cum laude, Charles William Bryant. Ethan Jeffrey Bilo. Tabitha Leanne Carr. Charlotte Renee Carroll. Graduating magna cum laude and distinguished scholar, Jessie Lane Chance. Graduating summa cum laude and distinguished scholar, Anna Kate Cheatham. Lucas Wayne Clifford. James Alexander Comer. Graduating cum laude, Mallory Grace Corbin. Graduating magna cum laude, Kelslyn Cheyenne Coram. Graduating cum laude, Christian Thomas Cox. Graduating summa cum laude, Axton Reed Cummins. Austin David Sear. Sean Michael Danielson. Hayden Owen Dean. Graduating summa cum laude and distinguished scholar, Noah Lane Dixon. Vaden Randall Ernest. Graduating cum laude, Raleigh Lane Ellis. Graduating magna cum laude, Colton Trace Fisher. Graduating cum laude, Grant Ezel Fisher. Parker Ray Franklin. Emma Jean Fry. Hunter Bry Goodwin. Cohen Samuel Gordon. Graduating magna cum laude and distinguished scholar, Jackson Stone Greenwood. Caden Neal Guthrie. Graduating cum laude, Jonathan Wyatt Hanna. Cambry Jaden Hanson. Isabella Marie Hill. Jaden Lee Hollis. Kate Lynn Elizabeth Holt. Emma Grace James. William Michael Kimbrell.
William Dale Kowalski. Graduating cum laude, Taylor Beth Laws. Graduating magna cum laude, Ivy Claire Littrell. Logan Jackson Long. Graduating cum laude, Brianna Danielle Lowry. Caden J. Smassey. Graduating cum laude, Cora Bell McKee. Skylar Mark McMasters. Graduating cum laude, Bailey Ray Meeks. Jacob Hale Methan. Malachi Gavin Eugene Montgomery. Graduating cum laude, Rolando Angel Morales. Lakin Keith Newcomb. Graduating cum laude, Broxton Bentley Novum. Dax Pragnesh Kumar Patel. Graduating summa cum laude and distinguished scholar, Caden James Pennington. Noah Jude Pennington. Graduating cum laude, William Memphis Phillips. Graduating magna cum laude, Ella Reese Potts. Jaden Reese Powell. Mackenzie Ann Louise Price. Graduating cum laude, Justin Cooper Ray. Channa Grace Reed. Graduating magna cum laude and distinguished scholar, Kendra Stephanie Reeves. Graduating cum laude, Adeline Lou Renfo. Kelsey Lisbeth Rico. Graduating magna cum laude, Brinley Magdalene Rigsby. Andrew Noah Riley. Aaron Rodriguez. Samuel Terrence Rogers. Alicia Rizal Russell. Graduating cum laude, Jace Andrew Shelton. Graduating magna cum laude and distinguished scholar, Matthew Joel Shirley. Maxwell Boston Short. Dawn Marie Smith. Mason Anthony Smith. James Eric Snyder. Graduating cum laude, Lainey Michelle Snyder. Timothy Kaysen Springer. Samantha Rita Stepp. Graduating summa cum laude and distinguished scholar, Aubrey Grace Surratt. Miley Nevaeh Taylor. Franklin Blaze Thomason. Graduating cum laude, Dylan Cole Thompson. Travis Paul Thorne. Graduating magna cum laude, Kendra Faith Tidwell. Graduating summa cum laude, Mason Tyler Tidwell. Annabelle Grace Tungett. Jonathan Dale Wall. Jada Brooke Wayne. Graduating cum laude, Carly Beth Wilburn. Jacob James Wilcox. Kylan Nathaniel Wilkerson. Graduating cum laude, Avery Lynn Williams. Graduating cum laude, Matthew Noah Williams. Graduating summa cum laude and distinguished scholar, Breeley Kate Winters. Braylon Jean Wise. Kanan Brock Woodall. Tayton Paul Woodard. Taylor James Risk. We will now recognize our foreign exchange student for the 25-26 school year, Diego Allegra de Sala. Seniors, please stand. Dr. Littleton, seeing that this class has met the standards required by the state of Tennessee for graduation, I now present them to you for your consideration.
Seeing that you have met the State Department of Education requirements for graduation, I now confer on you the title of Graduates of Loretto High School. You may move your tassel from right to left. I now present to you the class of 2026.
for brass.